Alright, we're still at Segura. The end of the last video, we had just attempted to force them to give us some action, and they resisted. We defeated that, so now we're here, and we're going to take further hostile action. We're going to raid the village. We want them sheep. And of course, any gold, really anything they give us. But ultimately, the sheep for the workshop. Alright. What else do we have here? Now, let's see here. How many... Well, let's look at this perk. Double the amount of betting allowed in tournaments. Don't really care. 50% increased chance for sneaking into towns. Definitely don't care about that. No morale loss from converting bandit prisoners. And I'm not going to be... I don't use bandits, just Sturgians. So actually, I'm going to choose Deep Pockets, because this is the only one. Sneaking and bandits, betting and bandits. So I'm going to take Deep Pockets, not because I care about double the amount of betting, but because it's the only one that will be useful to me. The only one I want to use. Okay, now let's see how many hides we have. 99 hides. Let's go ahead and kill these sheep. Now I want to... wool is at 26. Okay, did not get any wool for killing the sheep. I think I've already done that test. Just meat and hides. Okay, very good. We're very close to our max as far as storage capacity. So let's run to Amatetes. It looks like that's going to be the nearest town that is neutral, and see if we can get rid of some stuff. We may have to run back up and drop off, go to Revel. I changed it to a tannery, and I have not yet been able to get any hides there, and apparently there's nobody bringing hides in. And plus I need to buy another workshop. In fact, that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to go to the Kingdom tab and sort it by prosperity for fiefs. And Omor is the most prosperous, with Revel being second. Now, workshops don't really start producing good income until the prosperity of the town gets over really 6,000, I believe. That's been my experience. So Omor is still going to be subpar, but you definitely don't want to purchase workshops in other factions once you've already joined the faction, because you're going to be at war with them eventually, and you're just going to lose your workshop. So we'll go to... Right now, I've got 2 in Sinala. We haven't yet declared war on the Azrai since they're so far down, but I'm not going to buy any more down there for sure. So what we'll do is we'll drop this stuff off to help us move faster. And then we'll go to Omor, and we'll buy a workshop there. Make sure I can't upgrade anything. We do have some troops that we can recruit from. How many prisoners do I have total? 15. Well, that's... And there's too many horses. Let's look at this while we're here, of course. Let's look at the leaderboard. Okay, we're still ahead by about 12. And what is this? Spath. Okay, I don't need or want that sword. We will drop this wool off. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that wool, because that may be useful in the future. No horses here that I want to purchase. And of course, we've just been fighting the militia from villages, so there's not going to be anything here worthwhile. We'll just sell it all. All right. Another 3,200. All right, let's head up to Omor. Well, Let's take a look at Omor. Do we want to leave that? Let's see what they've got before we go anywhere. So they've got Chornabos and Scorin, which is fish and grain. All right, let's stop by. I still want to go to Revel. I think. I don't know. I guess those cows are taking some hides in there. We know killing cows will net hides. We'll stop by Omor first. We shouldn't run into, being only at war with the Southern Empire, we shouldn't run into anybody on the way up. Oh boy, look at that. 1,500. They're going to Omor. Oh no! I can't allow that. Well, I can't do anything about it, but I'll run up to Omor. Get there. 5.7. We might be able to. Are we going to? Aha! No, he's good. He can have all of it. I think he can handle it. Well, you know what? We're going to go. We're going to join in on the attack. Make sure I've got nothing upgradable and that I've got the weapons that I want equipped. And let's attack. All right.
Hold arrows! Soldiers!
Come on, guys.
Forward! Archer, move!
Are they across a bridge there? Yeah, they're on the other wait a minute. I don't. Ah, here's the bridge.
Move! Move! Move!
I didn't think we could get to them going this direction, but now I see there's a bridge down here. Looks like the mercenary that was with us is going the other direction.
Cavalry! Kill them all!
Let me see if I can kill one or two of these. These should basically be very easy to kill if I can hit them, because they don't have any armor to speak of, since they're caravan troops. Of course, their horses are still quicker and more maneuverable than mine. Come on, guys. Go on over here. Oh, looks like that. Did that mercenary just go down? Or did he kill someone? I'm not certain. But at any rate, come on, fellas.
Ready yourselves!
Only about 16 of them left over here.
Soldiers! Move! March, move!
Had I known that this caravan was going to run from that direction to this direction, I probably would have went the other way also, because they were essentially running further away from us. All right, so I'll just order the infantry and the archers to charge. Everybody just charge and get it over with. There's only about 9 or so left. I keep getting caught up on this caravan stuff. 2 horses over here. 1 horse over here. I can't get in there. All right. What did we lose? We lost nothing, but of course we didn't kill very much. We killed 23. I got 1 in horse and 1 in one hand, and we got 4 upgrades. 2 horses and 2 soldiers. That's acceptable, and 70% of the loot. And 3 relation with them. Let's upgrade. And we got 31 and 38, so we want to go with Axeman. And we'll stop here briefly in Epicrotia to sell and ransom. Let's see. Let's kill the cows, the sheep. And I see we're running out of... I'm going to keep the silk and the flax. I don't care for the salt, the linen, the fur, or the velvet. We'll sell that. I imagine we're definitely going to need some more horses. Some sumpter horses. I'll take 13 right here. And they don't have any battalion hobbies, so we'll just let that be. This is actually better than what I'm wearing. It's heavier. It's only by... I'm going to take it anyway, even though it's heavier and only better by 1 point. 1 point is 1 point. This is all garbage. I don't... Oh, man. I look like a Sea Raider. I don't really like that. Oh, look at this shield. Look how heavy it is. I'll hold on to it. I don't want to use it at this particular moment in time, but I'll hold on to it. Masterwork, we already got. Okay. Yeah, he's don't have enough money. That's fine. I just get it out of my inventory. All right, let's run over to Omor because that we still got that large force of 1,500 coming to siege Omor. Let's grab something here while we're going by, and we've got 20 archers and 24 horse. I could use one more horse, but I'll just go ahead and recruit him. And I always recruit the lowest level first. Now we just want all soldiers. There we go. Do I have any? Nope. No recruits. Now let's take a look here at Omor. 4047. And I believe that's what this said. 4047. And quickly we're going to take a walk around the city to see what workshops they already have. And they have a brewery, a tannery, and a linen weavery. Huh. I put a tannery up at... Yeah, I've already put a tannery up at Revel. So we're going to buy this linen weavery. I think linen takes flax. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a town north of here, a village, that actually has flax. Where is the guy that owns the workshop?
Yours is not a face, I know. What is your name?
This guy.
stranger?
My name is Hans, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Volfir, a merchant here in Omor. I own a linen weavery. Well, I would like to buy the linen weavery. 24. That means it's not very prosperous, but I'll buy it anyway. Okay, and I do believe this takes flax. That is flax. I have half a mind to sell this because it's also closer. Omor is closer to anywhere else on the map. And sell this and then buy the one here also. But I don't want to do it just yet because we don't have the money for it. Okay, here's flax. Av has flax, so the flax should be making its way to Omor. And this also, Mazhadan, also has flax, which is trade bound to Omor. So that's 2 villages getting some flax in there. So let's run up to Revel and drop off these hides and see if that makes a difference at all. You don't know until you try. Oh, gained a level. I'll take that level. Oh, it's just a focus point. All right, well, we're going to put the focus point in Steward. And make sure she has nothing. Let me remind myself, yes, we've got one child already. We will stop briefly here at Varcheg to check the tournament. I don't want a camel. I do not want anything to do with the camel. I'm not playing the Azarai. Head on the Revel. Upgrade this warrior. Okay, now we have a warehouse here. We're going to drop the hides into the warehouse, all 135 of them. The warehouse has a capacity of 6,000. You can see 135 hides only takes up 1,350. Now the thing about the warehouse, if you haven't used them before, you're not familiar, or you're not playing the beta, in the warehouse you have some options. Now you can just drop product in there, and you can see now there's 135 hide in the warehouse, and it will change by 1.2. So what I want to do, since there is no production going, now there is, I tell it to take input from the warehouse. So the workshop will not purchase hides from the market. It will get them directly out of this warehouse, and that's free. And of course it's going to output leather. Now I've got a choice here. I can allow the warehouse to sell the product there in the town, or I can tell it to store the product, 25% up, 50% up, 70% up, 75, 100. And if you're a trader, that would be useful, because then you could later go back to this warehouse, pick up that product, and take it elsewhere to trade and get your XP for trade. For me, for now, I just want it to sell everything. That's all I care about right now, just sell everything. All right, and I'm also going to, as soon as this autosave is done, I'm going to look and see if there's anything here that's... Nope. I'm going to look at... No, I don't want to spend that kind of money yet. I already know they're not going to have any Botanian hobbies. All right, so let's leave there. I want to personally make sure I save this, since we did just buy a workshop and drop off our product at another workshop. And since we're so close to Botania, I want to run by and buy some hobbies, I think. How many do we have now? We've got 60, and we've got 128 troops. And only a few of them are riding horses, so we need to... 2.6 is a terrible speed. Let's go buy some hobbies. And as you saw, we quickly ran out of storage space, so we may want to get some more Sumpter horses while we're there also. We'll see. I definitely want at least one horse for every foot troop I have. Obviously the cavalry's already riding horses. Look, there's that army of 1,500 sieging Omor. I will admit I forgot about that. All right, we'll buy all 10 of these hobbies. Run over here and buy hopefully 10 more here. Eight. Well, we'll take what we can get. Now, let's look. Are there any armies, any Sturgian armies, going to... Well, gathering near Rote? That's good. All right. Don't know what they're going to do yet. Let's run over towards Omor and see if there's any... I don't even remember how many defenders. 636. Well, that was an army of 1,500 before, when we first saw it. I don't know if anyone else has joined, so it could be even larger now. Let's take this upgrade here. 1 extra food when we raid a village, or 25% wages when in an army. I'm gonna go with this one because I will be raiding villages. And I've never used, I know that I've never used that mechanic to discard armor for XP for your troops. I've never used it. I know it's there. I know it works from what I've seen people post, but I've just never used it. All right, we're going to see if we can get a couple more recruits. Infantry. We'll take you and you. Now there's a good chance that Ragenvad is going to come over here. There's that guy we just helped a little while ago. See if it says where he's going. Rotate to besiege. They're both. Now see, this is something I really hate about the AI now. The AI, even if there was 4 armies, all 4 of them would go to the exact same place, and that's just ridiculous. You may see something like this army of 700 going to siege a town that has 400 people in it, and 3 more armies will go to the exact same place when there's all kind of other locations that can be raided. Like right here, they're just going to leave Omor to itself. That just annoys the heck out of me. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna grab everybody I can and use all of my influence. Wow, I'm not kidding. I will use all my influence. But see, I don't have enough. All right, let's go with cost. Sort it by cost. Let's grab you. And also, when I can, if I have a lot of influence, I try to get the mercenaries, because I'd rather the mercenaries lose troops than my fellow lords, because we need all the force we can get. Mercenaries are paid to fight, so I don't care if they lose troops or not. That's only going to give us about 300. Wow, I just can't afford much more. 38, 38, 62. I'm going to take both of these and just hope for the best. Let's wait. And you want to move a little ways away from the force, because these guys will just go and jump on them. If you're close to an enemy army, these idiots of 20, 30, 40 troops will just go and jump on them. I also dislike that mechanic greatly. Nothing I can do about it. Hopefully Omor can hold out. Now, I thought Omor had 600 troops in it. Now it only has 460 defenders. They got 150 food stock, so that it's not an issue with food. I don't know why they went from 600 to 450. I need 63 more troops to come near me. There he is. And let's see how long they can hold. See, all these guys are just going to jump. If I get any closer, all these idiots will just jump this army. 300. We're not gonna have enough forces to make it. Come on, Ragenvad. Come on, buddy. All right, now we can do it. Make sure I've got everything proper. That's the correct weaponry. Decrease taken range damage, troop movement speed, increased mount movement speed. Increased troop movement speed. I'm gonna take this. Decrease taken ranged attack damage for now. And let's see what we can do here. So now it's 1500 versus 8. Let's see how small my force will be in this battle.
Soldiers!
189, 11 archers, and 50 horse.
Hold fire!
And of course, since we're a very small quantity here, we want to work what we do based on what the AI does.
Soldiers!
We want to complement what they're doing.
Cavalry!
All right, I've got 50 horse, so I'm going to send them after the 31 enemy horse. Come on, guys. And of course, I do believe that if you're playing Sturgia, your infantry should gauge as quickly as possible. So I'm going to do what these guys are doing and keep moving towards the enemy. Have my archer stop, my 11 archers stop right there and fire.
Soldier fire!
Order my infantry to fire.
Soldier!
Okay, infantry, I want you to charge. We're going to get some experience out of this one way or the other. Let them do their thing while I try to kill some horses. I really am terrible at this. There we go. There's another horse. And another one. I guess the infantry's doing okay. There's a lord. Enemy lord. Woo! I got the horse. Like I said, the AI can turn on a dime even when they're on a horse. You notice how long it takes me to stop, and they stop just immediately when they want to. So make sure that everybody's charging. There's the enemy reinforcements. See if we can get some experience by running through this crowd. Try not to run into our own forces. A lot of trees in here. Infantry's doing his job. Let's pull out the axe. Get out of my way, please. Get out of my way. Yes, the day is lost for you. Woo! Yeah. Try to run them down before they reach the edge of the map. Oh, there it is right there. I tell you what, I'm not sure I like that you can't see the edge of the map until you're right on top of it. I can't tell you how many times I've run through that thing at full speed, and early game like this when your horse doesn't maneuver very well, trying to stop him or turn him around and get him back out before that timer runs down. I have died before, or ran away from a battle before on accident because I couldn't get my horse turned around in time. I was running full out, go through that invisible wall, don't see it to the last moment. And then of course the horse is not maneuverable enough to turn around and make it back through before the timer runs out. That is very annoying. I don't think heaven can save you at this point, Betty. All right, they're running for sure. Oh, there we go. Come on. Get up, fella, get up. There you go. There's another one. He's not going to make it very far. All right, Hans gained a skill point in one-handed. I lost nothing. I killed 30 troops. I got 12 in one-handed. That's a perk, the 150 perk. 2 in polearm, 3 in horse. We're 1 away from getting the next perk in horse, and 4 in tactics. That's very good. How much loot? We got 16% of the loot. I'll take the renown and the morale. This is Pethros. Yep, that's right. So you can go. Ira is obviously Pethros. She's the daughter of Regia. So we'll keep her. Let me do these upgrades. And we can only carry about 60 prisoners, so let's sort them by highest to lowest, make sure there's nothing we want, i.e. there's not a Sturgian here that we can use, and then we'll just take the highest ranked ones to get the most amount of money. And we can also recruit 1 more infantry troop. And Omor was saved, which means I didn't waste my money on that workshop. So let's run in and ransom what we just got. I'm going to hold off on those. I will recruit as opposed to taking from my prisoner pool just yet. See if we can lock her down. That's 3,500. And I want to make sure she's locked, because sometimes when you're in that window, the lock doesn't work. You cannot lock them once you've already opened it up. But they may have fixed that in the beta, which I am in. I should say changed it, not necessarily broken. It just wasn't working the way I thought it should. All right, 10% of the total experience gained as a bonus to infantry after battles. That's good. 2 daily experience to, all right. We're going to take the 2 daily, because I'd rather have them just constantly, day in and day out, month after month, year after year, get the experience, as opposed to only after battles, because you do a lot of traveling on the map. How much money do we get from this loot, and is there anything useful that we can use? First, we'll kill the animals. More hides for our workshop. Sell that harness. We've only got 78 hobbies. And look at those boots are better than what I have on, so we'll take that. This is better than I have on. I'll take that. Nothing legendary, though. I think that's going to be it. Let's recalculate that and see if anything's better for Corinne. Nope. Even though that is lighter, I'd rather keep that 14 body armor. These boots are better for her. And that's going to be it. Okay, we can sell everything. Any shields? This shield is better. Not as good as this one. It's thick. I'm going to hold on to it for now. Another thick one, but it's only 330. Legendary round shield, I've already got that. Alright, we'll sell 24,000. Now what about this? This lance. It's 82 and 63, but it's not, I can couch it. I don't really care about couching, but I'm going to sell it because this is something you can buy off the market. There's nothing special about it. If it said masterwork or perhaps legendary, then I would lock it in and keep it. We'll just sell it for now to get 38.4 thousand. That's great. Now, I cannot remember if I have already purchased a, nope. Can I get a, that's 70,000 if I recall correctly. A noble bow, 71, which will only leave us about 40, so 44. You know what, we can afford it, so I'm going to get it to her. Who knows if we'll ever be able to afford it again in the future. And while we're here and spending money like crazy, no, we're going to have to wait. That's enough money for 70 grand. We're down to 45. All right, let's wait here a moment while we recuperate. And I would like to just drop these guys, but instead I'm going to keep them in the army because as we move around, of course, in an army, you get points, leadership points, even though I don't have a whole lot of... Well, let's look at this tournament. I don't know about naval. What do I have now? 45, isn't it? 45? Yeah. I don't know what this will be. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Let's make sure that her and I... We'll wait just a little bit longer so that she is healed completely. And the sun comes up all the way. 93. She should be healed now. 98. Okay, in the next episode, we're going to go into this tournament, and then we'll head back out and see what more mayhem we can get into. Ciao.